Winter is right around the corner. Meteorological winter begins on December 1st, which means it's time to take a look at our winter outlook. We are expecting a La Nina pattern to develop this winter, which is simply just some cooler waters over the equatorial Pacific. But this does have influence in the United States. We tend to see a dip in the jet stream that runs through mid-Missouri more often. We see drier, warmer conditions to the south, wetter, cooler conditions to the north. And here in mid-Missouri, we're frequently put in the battle zone. Lots of big changes going to be happening, and that is common in La Nina years. Now, this La Nina looks to be pretty short-lived. Last time we were in La Nina, we had it 3 consecutive years in a row. We'll likely turn to more of a neutral phase as we head into the springtime, which may enhance the severe weather season, though that's still several months away. So stay tuned, we'll keep you updated. Likely above average temperatures in the south and east, cooler than average conditions in the northwest. That's the official outlook from NOAA, and a very typical La Nina year. Drier than average conditions are expected in the south, wetter than average conditions expected in the northeast, and in mid-Missouri, they don't really have any clear sign. But I dug deeper into the data, and what we're looking at is a very weak La Nina that's expected this year. And I looked back at corresponding years where we had weak La Ninas. Typically, we see a relatively slow start to the winter season, and then it gets more active and colder into January and February. That's where we'll probably pick the bulk of our winter systems. And I'm also expecting more swings as we go through the year. Remember last year, we had about 2 weeks of winter in January where we saw snow, we saw bitter cold, and that was pretty much it. It ended up being the 3rd warmest on record. I'm expecting it to be colder this year, but still above average. Our average 30-year snowfall about 13 inches. I'm forecasting 10 to 15, which is average to slightly below average. And since we're in that battle zone, we're looking at above average chances of ice storms, below average chances of just pure snowstorms, and average chances of rain and thunderstorms. We're often going to see transitioning precipitation types. In terms of temperatures, as I mentioned, I'm still thinking we'll be above average, but not as far above average as we were last year. We'll keep you updated all winter long. Be the first to know when weather changes with the KOMU 8 First Alert Weather app.